sorry, Steven is the name.
Ah, too costly. Please be advised. Why is not functioning?
Yeah, he sent us, like I said, over 414 pages of legal jargon.
I'm not reading that.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Please get the card.
Come on, step out.
No, sir.
You guys step out or we're coming in.
You gotta step out or we're gonna rip you out of that thing.
I filed.
You step out or we're gonna come in.
No,
Sorry,
sir.
you got a Halligan?
If you do that, you're breaking the law.
I'm not. I'm gonna come in there. So
Listen to me, I filed the
listen
appeal.
to me.
The appliances are broken in here.
Open that or I'm gonna pull it open myself.
Texas law.
Open that or I'm gonna open
You're
it
gonna be in
myself.
violation of the law.
That's fine. Sue me. Come on, open it.
Well, then you're going to get sued. And
Okay,
I had a bad
sue me.
dream. I had a bad dream about
I don't
you guys
care.
using
Sue me.
tasers.
Open this door.
I had a bad
All
dream
right.
about you
I'm gonna go
guys.
get the. Yeah.
I'm allowed to do that without judicial action.
That's all I have.
Which means that I did not have to pay the 1 month rent.
Are you gonna open the door or not?
I did not have to pay
Hey,
the 1 month
look,
rent.
listen.
We're giving you the chance to do this.
I
Are you
filed
gonna-
the appeal.
are you-
The appeal
okay.
is in the county. Okay, you're breaking the law. You're breaking the law.
Hey, sorry. What's that? You want to get it?
I can't get it up underneath the lip.
Here.
I'm on
this. Turn it, and then turn it. Like, wait, how you have it in there? Just turn it and it should pop.
Yeah, so you can't turn it.
I won't let you.
There's not enough leverage.
Am I gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds really dumb, but. You gonna step out, dude? No? Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, well, we told you.
Step out. When you open that door, you're breaking the law. I don't have
Are you going to step out?
Are you gonna step out?
We don't want to break this thing, dude, but you force our hand here.
You're breaking the law. You have,
Okay.
I have
All right, we've already told you what's going on, man, so.
I'm not going to resist you.
You are resisting at this point right here.
As long as you're breaking that door open, I
Steven,
have what I need
hey, do you want to go to court and have a, you have your thoughts?
The appeal.
Okay, you have your thoughts. Do you want to, you have your things that you've been having, your things that you're talking about. Okay, if you want to have a case in court, you might as well just comply and take it to court later. Okay, but by you making us do this, you're going to have to go to jail. Okay, well then, you're going to go to jail.
You guys have to break the law first.
You're almost there.
Yeah. Federal court.
Yeah, if you think we're
Hold
in the house legally, that's what it is.
All right, move that.
Not legally entering.
All right, readjust it.
You're too late to file the appeal. You have
I filed the appeal and I filed the property affidavit. I'm not required to pay the 1 month rent. Okay, I talked to the county clerk. You guys are breaking the law right now, and I'm gonna take you to federal court over it.
Okay, sir.
That's fine.
All right.
Well, we're acting in good faith with the judge's order, so we're seeing what's up.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying.
And you can take the judge's
It's
order.
lipped right there.
That's right. But
We're working under good faith.
I'm gonna sue you first because I told you.
Okay.
that
Sir,
the
we've told you we have a
advice-
signed order.
Yeah, we're working under good faith.
No,
Flip it.
I have the website. Listen to me. The
Spin.
website where I have all the information
No,
posted. That you can
this
review
way.
right now is right there. So instead of breaking this door down, you could have already reviewed the information showing that I'm within the law. So you are not acting reasonably within your scope of office right now. You are in violation of federal law.
Okay, well, you're about to go to jail for it.
No, I'm not.
You are.
No, I'm not. You can't take me to jail for this.
Now you are.
Step out. Step out.
You cannot take me to jail. Hey!
Put your pants on your back.
Hey! Stop!
He's resisting.
No, I'm not. Turn around. Dude, hey!
Hands behind your back.
Hey, man.
Motherfucker, you want to resist?
I'm not resisting.
I told you you're under arrest. Stay there. Lay on the ground. Till I tell you to get up.
Nothing here. Clear here. Clear. Alright, we gotta make sure there's no weapons.
Don't explain shit to him.
You know that.
No, you're done. You're done. I said lay on your stomach. We could have been adults about this. Instead, you want to lay on the fucking ground.
Dude, I got the appeal.
I don't give a shit.
I have to.
I don't care.
Listen, I can't let you in there against the law.
Do we look like attorneys to you? This isn't a fucking court, so shut up.
That's what I was saying. Is
We're not court. We're not in court. We're not attorneys. So I don't care what you say.
I'm just trying to be a
I don't
good
care.
citizen.
You know
and follow
what?
the law.
And then you can go to court and talk about
Well,
it. But
there's
you're not
no-
going to resist an officer.
If the judge gets the wrong thing, there's no way to get as far as
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are. You're going to put all my stuff out.
I
You're
told you
going to
we
take
had a
me to
signed
jail.
order from a judge. You were explaining that. I said, you gonna make his people come out? You said no. You said all the other
Oh, it's got, usually if you can unlock it. That's what I'm saying.
I'm done. You're under arrest. Shut up.
Go put him in a car. Search him. He's under arrest. Put him in a car.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna, I was gonna give him a choice if he's got anything of value in here.
Nope.
But I'll just have it.
No, he wants to play. He wants to play lawyer.
Is he got keys on him?
Yeah, I've got my keys.
It is keys.
We'll search
No,
him.
they're
He's
on my
under arrest.
bed. Can I get my keys? Please?
You missed your chance for work.
No, you guys didn't tell me at first. It's obvious you guys.
you right
Nah, right when you were coming in the
Just for the
door.
camper?
No, I didn't hear what you were saying
You're
in
full of
time.
crap, dude.
No, you didn't give me enough time.
Now.
It's gonna be obvious to you.
Stop
It's
arguing with
obvious
him.
already.
It
It's
doesn't
obvious
exist.
Stop
already.
arguing,
You
baby.
can let me out.
doesn't
I'm
do
not
it.
resisting. You can let me out of the handcuffs.
No,
enough-
sir, you're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
You can let me out of the handcuffs enough just to have a phone call. That would make sure that
Do you know how any of this works?
that would exonerate you.
No.
So you're not gonna,
Hey,
you're not gonna
no.
let me out just to because I'm
How
telling
many
you,
times do I have to tell you no?
I have to make a phone call to
You
get my
don't.
property
You don't.
secured.
No.
So it's gonna look
We're
like
past that.
it's gonna look like you
past
guys
that.
didn't tell me that in order to put
Okay.
me in arrest. So
Okay.
I make deals.
Go to the car.
So I couldn't make a phone call.
Does it look like the right one?
The red's not, but
Why do we have to be like this?
because they're stupid.
Dude, like, be an adult, man. Dude, I gave him every chance, right? Very polite.
Well, then he wants to fight me in the goddamn door.
Yeah, he pulled away from you, didn't he?
He pulled away from me twice.
Yeah.
So I just pushed him towards the door.
He said, I'll go to the door and surround over here. And then he wants to pull away.
I don't know where their keys are. These don't fit in there. I don't know what these would go to.
He apparently has keys on. Was that the one?
These are the two that... Oh, shit. Well, y'all watch out. There's a hole right here. I think the vent plate's missing. Oh, no, it's rotted. Never mind. Be careful right there.
Alright, I'm stepping out. I don't want to fall.
Oh, here's why he's a sovereign, dude.
He's a sovereign citizen?
Yeah, that's sovereign shit right there.
Oh.
Hey, he's sovereign. He's sovereign. That's sovereign stuff right there.
Yeah, he's quoting like maritime law.
Yeah.
Need somebody here.
He's sovereign. That's why.
Oh yeah, is he? Yeah, he's not here today, and I just got the guy. He's in the back seat of my patrol car. He's going to jail.
Should I go back to Riverwalk?
Yeah, go to Riverwalk.
But I need you here to put his stuff out on the street. So we're gonna. Okay, Carl. Yeah, he's here. No, he's still here. But he's in a police car. He's going to jail. So he's going to be gone, but I need you here to get his stuff out of the trailer and change the lock or bolt it up, whatever you're going to do.
Did you tell him what we had to do to the door?
Yeah, tell your manager that we had to pry the door open because he refused. So the door lock's bent, but we had to do that because he was refusing to come out. All right, sir. Talk to you in a minute.
Let me get pictures.
Yeah, I already talked to Con about this earlier, and he didn't care. He said,
Yeah.
yank the door off.
I figured he did it when
Yeah.
you said if I had my tools. I was like,
Yeah,
I figured I trusted that you had already crossed that bridge, being the civil guy.
So
That you
we've got criminal trespass, right?
trespass, resisting arrest, interference with public duties.
Are
If
y'all
you
taking
want,
care of the charges, or do you need one of us to do a report or something like that?
let me get with Keen.
If you need a copy of this, the order from the judge. But I talked to the judge this morning, and the judge's secretary, she said everything's good to go. He has no appeals, nothing he's filed, so they wanted me to get him out today.
Yeah, he's sovereign. That's why. So
Yeah,
those
that makes
little
sense.
cards. He had those cards in his pocket.
Federal Exit Party. I need to join them. Then I don't have to pay taxes.
He was quoting maritime
Was he?
to Keen, right out of the sovereign playbook. Randy, I don't know. These didn't fit in the door, but I
You can
mean,
give them back to him then.
I don't know.
Oh, they might be the cabinets. Just throw them in there.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't need them. Just throw them in there and I'll let the furniture out. Because I'm not worried about this. He's got this locked up. And I got to verify what's in it before I leave. This freezer right here. I mean, what if he's got a body in that freezer?
Right.
No, it's
Yeah, Randy, I don't know. These don't fit in here, so I'm gonna lay these on the table.
you have
I don't. Maybe the.
key?
I don't know where the key was. Did you find a key?
I don't know.
Huh?
Bolt cutters.
Bolt cutters. I don't have bolt cutters. Motia.
I know.
I think Motia does, and he's checking on duty right now. So I can call him over here if we need to.
We definitely got to cut the lock on that freezer to make sure there's not a body in there.
Hey, look out, Motia.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't see any drugs?
No.
No guns?
So
He started quoting castle doctrine. I'm like, do you know what that means? He's like, yeah, I know what castle doctrine is. You don't have to let you in my house. I'm like, no, castle doctrine is like a stand your ground, and you have a right to defend your house, what kind of thing. He was like, I was like, so you're quoting castle doctrine. Are you saying that you were on the, you would have quoted castle doctrine when you killed all of us for doing our jobs? He's like, no, I would have killed a bunch of cops. I'm like, oh, okay. Then don't quote castle doctrine then.
well, he's going for.
Is that what he was quoting? I thought you said it's maritime.
Well, he sovereign citizens, they follow that maritime law.
So we got trespassing. We got resisting.
We told him that he had to
Tack
leave.
on interference with public duties, and isn't there a civil
Yeah,
statute?
it's the same thing.
Same
So
thing.
did he sit down when you went to detain him?
No, fuck no. I
What'd he
grabbed
do?
his arm and he pulled away, and then I went right here, and I grabbed him and he pulled back, and then he went this way, and I thought he was trying to run in there. So when I grabbed him, I pulled him, and then Beatty grabbed him,
and I just took him to. I just tried to get him out of the fucking trailer.
Laying on
So
the side of that camper. I was so afraid they were going to come down when we opened
He was
the
more
door.
afraid of the bees than the guy in there.
Wise. Those are wise.
where?
Right
Right
there.
above the door.
Oh,
See that
fuck
big
that.
ass net?
Fuck that.
I said, as soon as they pry the door open, they're going to attack you.
I'm gonna leave these keys on the counter. I don't know if they go to.
Yeah, when his manager gets here, we're going to start dragging stuff out. We'll see. What you got, buddy?
I'm on the phone with the landlord or the owner of the property right now. Hamza. Alright, I'm outside with the officer right now, Hamza.
Alright, yeah.
So,
Just let them know that, yeah, we're gonna change the lock now and we're gonna start putting all
Well,
the stuff.
yeah, I need you to bring his stuff outside.
Damn,
And then change that lock somehow or bolt it up.
Freaking child, man.
dude, this is like,
Alright, thank you so much. And this guy is going
as soon as I saw that and shit, I was like,
No, and he will be given a trespass warning, so he cannot even come back on the property. So, yeah, whatever stuff you want him to have, you gotta take all the way out to the tree.
That's a lot of beat. That's a lot of wasps, dude.
That way you
God
can-
dang.
Okay.
follow suit.
alright, Hamza, it's going to take me a little bit to get dressed. I've got to.
yeah, I guess so. And I was just slowly just
Yeah.
take out the stuff, but
Hell
you see
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I was
Transport all day. You
I'm
did that smart.
I ain't transporting. I'm gonna be taking this case. I'm going back to jail.
No, he's okay.
I'm old,
Get the
I
stack.
gotta go in the bathroom again.
That way my name's on the fucking docket when we get called to court.
I gotta get ready to do
No, I'm gonna write a supplement for you for sure. But I gotta go. I'm waiting on those to get out of here.
No, well, there's another guy that's
Yeah, I need it. Can you write a supplement for the case too? Please?
What do you need?
Well, this guy's gonna go to court and he has
Oh, yeah.
all these charges. So I'm probably gonna need a supplement from every person here. Because, you know, this is the kind of guy that's not gonna plea out, not gonna agree with anything the state's gonna do, and he's gonna wanna go to trial, and so probably all gonna get brought to trial in about a year or two.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. But, yeah, like I said, I talked to the judge and the secretary this morning, and this is a valid writ, and he needed to go. He's already filed everything. He doesn't have any leg to stand on to make this not legal.
How much back rent was he?
2 months, I think he said.
So what, like
when he first
$600?
filed, when he first filed, yeah,
Yeah, and he say he files appeal, and appeal's like what?
30 days.
30. Well, monetary value, isn't it like over
Oh,
$3
I don't
grand
know.
or something? to
But
file
he
an
didn't
appeal?
pay the. You have to pay a bond when you file appeal, and he never paid it.
Right.
It has to be equal to 1 month's rent. He never paid it. So it makes the appeal invalid because he didn't post the
Oh,
bond.
yeah.
So he knows. The landlord knows about the door.
Yes,
Okay.
and he's okay with it.
Yeah,
He
all right,
told me
I'm gonna-
ahead of time, rip
Yeah.
the door off.
I'm gonna take pictures of it just so I
Yeah.
got some on my county phone.
Sure.
And then,
but,
of course,
believe me,
everything's
he just
body
wants
cam
him
too,
gone. He told me, you do what you got to do, rip the door off. He wants him gone.
Probably tired of his nonsense. If this is how he's treating the constables, imagine
Yeah.
how he's treating the landlord.
I got a thing forwarded to me this morning. It was like 2 pages long of that. And Cassie said he's emailed her 6 times over the weekend. He caused a big scene in court, and judge kicked him out of the court and said, "You're done. Get out."
Let me go grab my county phone.
Walker Tech, 69 and 1485.
That's what gives us a legal.
$23.44, $23.37 checking.